What's up, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about what my game plan is for 2016, what my goals are, what I hope to accomplish, where I hope to be, and how I can improve as a bodybuilder and as a person and be the best person that I can be through this year and to improve in every aspect of life, really, because I always want to get better. Even things I'm good at, always want to get better, never satisfied with good. I want to be great. So, first goal in this video that I'm going to talk about is obviously, most people know this, is that I'm going into Teen and Collegiate Nationals July 20th in Pittsburgh. Now, my goal for this show, what I expect going into this show out of myself, is that I hope to win my class in both the teen and collegiates. Now, I'm going to be competing in the lightweights, and I know it's a big goal. Obviously, a national show, it's not going to be easy, but what I got to do is allow myself to not be outworked and to, want it more than anything in my life and to do everything I have to make sure it gets done. So my goal is to win my class, both shows, teen lightweight and collegiate lightweight champion are the titles I hope to have by the end of July, obviously. So that's my goal with it. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh yeah, this is something that I've been dreaming about, something that I think about when I wake up, think about when I go to sleep, when I'm training. Obviously, it's my biggest thought when I'm training. It's that I got to go harder because somebody out there is going hard and I can't be outworked. I won't allow it. I've got to be the hardest worker there is in order to be the best that I can be and in order to be the best on that stage. And I think about it when I get in all the food that I don't like, that I'm not hungry for, because I know that I want to get bigger, I want to be better, and I want to be a national champion. It's going to take the whole 9 yards of work. It's not going to be easy, but if there's anybody up to the task, I know it's me, and I know I can do it, and I'm going to do it. There's not a lot of hope. I can't talk today. It's early. There's not a lot of people that believe I can do this, but the people that do believe that I can do this, we're running into this full speed. It's not just my efforts that are going to go into this, hopefully winning. It's me with my support network, everybody that supports me, and it's not really an individual thing. Bodybuilders need support, and I do get the support I need, and I can't thank those people enough for it. It's going to be a huge goal. It's a huge thing to take on. It's probably going to be the hardest thing I've done, and it's definitely going to be the hardest contest I've been in. But I know in my heart that I want it more than anybody, and that I will do absolutely anything it takes to win this show. Like Branch Warren said, I will eat dirt if I have to eat dirt to win this show. But that's that. Slightly considering doing a smaller show right before to kind of warm myself up again and get back used to the stage, because if I go directly into Teen and Collegiate Nationals, it will have been a year since I competed last. So I was considering doing a smaller show to, get out any nerves that I might have developed over a year long of not being on stage. So that's a consideration. Still thinking about it, still in the works. I probably won't decide until a week out of the show that I think about whatever it might be, and then just go the day before and register, and then just hop on stage. And if I'm in decent shape, obviously, I won't do it until towards the end of my prep. So it'll probably be late June, very early July, if I do decide to get on stage one more time before Teen and Collegiate Nationals. It wouldn't be a warm-up necessarily, but it would be to get my nerves out. And obviously, I intend to win every show that I go into. I never want to lose. I never want to be second. Nobody goes to any show to be second. Nobody goes to a game before the Super Bowl and says, all right, we're just going to warm up in this game and then go all out in the Super Bowl. No, you go all out in your divisional championship game, whatever. So if I do go into the show, I will be expecting to win, and I will be training to win once I decide on a show to potentially get into. I'm not sure about any of that yet. I haven't even looked at the contest schedule other than my show that I know for sure I'm doing. So I honestly have no idea when any of the other shows are. But like I said, it'll probably be a last minute type of decision. But I will be training hard all through my prep. And if I do decide to pick a show for nationals, I will be going in intending to win it and going in full force, 100%, no letting up, no mercy. I will be going into that show just as hard and just as motivated as I will be going into teen and collegiate nationals. Because every show I go into, I expect to win, and I expect nothing less of myself than to be the champion at the end of the day, and to achieve the goal that I set for myself. So, with that being said, let's talk about something other than bodybuilding for a second, something that I know a lot of you don't think I'm capable of, but here you go. I'm going to talk about something other than bodybuilding. All right. So sit down, get ready, I'm going to do it. So, another goal for 2016 is I hope to get a good start at college. Half you people are probably sitting there like, this idiot's going to college? What? But yes, I'm going to college. 99% sure I'm going to Penn State. I'm going to wait to actually send in my enrollment papers until I've heard back from every college I applied to, because I'm still waiting for 5. So depending on where I get into, depending on who accepts me, depending on who gives me money, all that type of stuff will play into the decision. But I'm 99% sure I'm going to Penn State. Unless one of the other schools I've applied to offers me a full ride and pays me $1 million a year to go to their school, I'm probably going to Penn State. It's a pretty definite thing. But I am going to wait until I have all my options set to apply. Or not to apply, I already applied, obviously. But not to apply, but to enroll and send in my papers for housing and classes and all that stuff that I don't understand. But that's a big goal for 2016, is I want to get a good start at college. Likely at Penn State. Most probably, definitely at Penn State, actually. But yeah, I want to get a great start at college. It'll be something that I'm far more motivated for than probably I was at any point in high school that I'll be graduating soon, because it's the start to my career. Getting my degree for kinesiology, exercise science, will be something that I'm incredibly motivated for because I'm passionate about it, and it's not algebra. Something that I'm not quite as passionate about, you could say. So, with that being said, obviously, I have a whole new motivation set in school to get a good start towards my degree. And another big motivation factor is that this summer, I want to take a class online to get my personal training certification. I'm not sure which organization that I'm going to do it through yet, but I've looked at most of them, and they're 7, 10, 9, whatever week classes. So I could do it over the summer between the time that I graduate high school and the time that I go to college. So I'll probably be licensed personal trainer before I go licensed, certified, whatever word you want to use, before I even go to college. So that's a big thing. I'm not sure which organization to do it through yet. There's NASM and all these other ones, and I'm not sure which one is the best. So if somebody knows the best one or recommends one, please leave it in the comments below or contact me in any way, because I'm open to advice. I don't know a whole lot about which certification is the best. So if you have a recommendation, please by all means let me know what you think the best one is, which one you think I should go for. So obviously that's another goal, is to get my personal training certification. Last goal, and it might seem like an obvious goal or whatever you want to say, but I want to graduate high school. I'm still doing my best in my classes. I want to graduate with the best grade point average I can, and to be able to say that I worked hard. So obviously that's a goal, is I want to graduate. I don't want to flunk out before before graduation and not be able to go to college. No, I'm kidding, I won't. But that's another goal, is to graduate with the best grade point average I can. So, with all that being said, that's pretty much my game plan for 2016. Obviously, Teen and Collegiate Nationals is the biggest goal, probably the biggest goal I've taken on in any aspect of my life. It's definitely the biggest bodybuilding goal I've taken on. But I'm going in intending to win. Like I said, I would never go into a show expecting anything less to win, expecting anything less of myself than a first place trophy at the end of the day. And I've been pretty good about not posting my progress pics, about staying under wraps. But the few people that have seen my progress pictures from recently, since my last show, have been pretty blown away with the progress I've made. So that's great. Yeah, pretty much everybody has had nothing but great things to say about how I've progressed in this off season. Off season's going great. I've been getting bigger. I've been getting more developed, obviously, and I'm still relatively lean for eating Oreos 3 times a week. So that's pretty good. um, but yeah, that's about it. Teen and Collegiate Nationals in July, get a good start at college, graduate high school, personal training certification. Those are probably my 4 biggest goals that I have set for this year. Oh, 5, to become a better person overall, to be nicer to the people who deserve it and to the people who support me in my goals in life, and to completely keep out of my life the people who don't support my goals or the negative people, because with the things I'm trying to accomplish with my life and to start building my career, I can't allow myself to keep those negative people in my life. I'm only able to keep positive people, positive thoughts around me at any point, because I'm trying to do big things. And if people can't support that and be positive about things, be positive about life, and look at everything like it's a goal, like you want to be your best at everything, then I just can't keep the negative people in my life. It's something that I really haven't done a great job of in the past, but I know I probably sound like every other New Year's resolutioner about everything, but I really do need to focus on keeping the positive people as close as I can, holding the positive people closer, and keeping the negative people farther away, farther out of my life. Because with the things I'm trying to do in my life, I can't afford to have negative people and negative energy holding me back. I've been doing everything in my power to have only positive thoughts for as long as I can remember. And I've figured out that the main thing that's been making it hard for me is that I've been around some negative people. So I know that this year what I have to do is completely take out that factor. And I have been working harder and making more efforts to keep the negative people out of my life. And I've noticed a substantial change and boost in my happiness and overall ability to have more positive thoughts and to be a more positive person. I know that with more positivity, that anything is possible, that without negative people holding me back, I know that the sky's the limit and I can do absolutely anything I set my mind to. And, that doesn't just go for competing in a national show. That goes for graduating with high school with a good grade point average. That goes for getting a good start at college, getting my degree that I've dreamed about. All these things link together in a way, I believe, in a way that you have to have the same positive thinking about everything, that you have to think to yourself that I can do this, and you have to have positive thoughts about everything. And even if you don't intend it to, negative people with their negative thoughts and their negative energy, even if you don't try to allow them to, if they're there, their negative energy will go over onto you, and you will start having more negative thoughts, I believe, and you won't be able to have such a positive outlook on life and to be able to reach for such big goals, with positive thoughts, positive energy, and I believe I can do anything. And I hope to prove that to everybody this year. Hope you all have a great new year.